Hey, look, my intro cough. Yay. Alright, we're back to do another industrial metal album. But this is not the one I was talking about the last time on the last review. When I said, man, I'm gonna review it, the one I consider like the worst album ever. No, we're not doing that yet. That'll be next week. No, we're talking about my favorite White Zombie album, and in my opinion, probably the best album that Rob Zombie's ever did, besides his debut. Astrocreep 2000, and what's this? There's a subtitle to it. You could barely see it right down on the screen. And that's, shit. Astrocreep 2000, Songs of Love, Destruction, and Other satanic delusions of the electric head. Yep. Oh my god, I absolutely worship this album. And I just had to listen to a few other tracks just a moment ago, because I wasn't too aware of them. Because I mean, I'm pretty much listened to, I would say, the majority of this album, except for like a few tracks here and there, and I'll mention what those tracks were. But anyways, let's get right into it. Starting off with Electric Head Part 1, The Agony. And it begins with the intro from, I can't remember the horror movie at the top of my head. It goes with a sample of it, of one of the characters. I think it's a Bela Lugosi movie, I could be wrong. Which here, this guy say, but had to put the stop from the beginning. And there's this long organ like intro, you know, and then it kicks right in. and this is the first album and first and only album that the band did with John Tempesta. Who John Tempesta was in so many bands. I think before this, I think he was in Exodus, Testament. Like a lot of bands, he's in so many bands. Like he's in, like I said, Testament, this, Exodus. He played with Rob Zombie solo for a bit. He plays in the Cult, I think currently, and a few other different bands. Helmet. Yeah, so this is like the first and only album that he's featured on, and it's the last album the band did before they broke up. Which I noticed that a lot of bands, like a few bands from this time were breaking up. Like Caius broke up, I think in '96 or '97. I think like the same year as they broke up. No, so I kind of find that interesting. Also, I find it interesting that they both those bands tour together too. Funny enough, like, who knew that both these bands would break up in I think the same year? And two of their key members went on to go and have successful careers after that. And this was their biggest album, I believe, Astrocreep. I think this was like their biggest selling album at the time, I think. I could be wrong. But we're going back to Electric Head Part 1. Oh my god, the drums. The groove, oh my god, the groove on the song is great. Probably... Actually, no, not probably. It's definitely in my top 3 for my favorites on the album. And then we go into... Actually, now think about it, this would actually be my 4th favorite. My 3rd favorite is this. Supercharger Heaven. Oh my god, or as I like to call it, Supercharger Heaven, in parentheses, Devil Man, Devil Man, oh the Devil Man, all in my head. Yeah, god damn, I love that song. Again, greatness. The drumming's great, the groove's great, the lyrics are great, the chorus is awesome. Well, like I said, it's just a great song and my 3rd favorite for the album. Next song, Real Solution number 9. This is probably already, like, this, we're not even in the middle of the album, and already we're getting to my least favorite. This song, musically, isn't awesome, but just vocally, with the vocal effects that Rob has, are just like, like, he sounds like a drunk Zach Wilde, pretty much, especially. or it's just like there's the effect on it. It's like unnecessary. And also, the song's kind of repetitive, but man, the band itself, like the Pesta, Jay, and Sean Yselt. I mean, I always couldn't pronounce her damn name, but all three of them are fantastic. And oh look, I just got a notification. I wonder if that's gonna pop up on my screen in the video. That'd be funny if it did. Anyways, yeah, it's my least favorite now, but I still like it. Then we go into Creature of the Wheel. Oh my. This one was one of the songs that I had to re-listen to because I didn't remember it. And my god, this one is heavy as fuck. Just all around, the groove is amazing. And it has like kind of sort of thrash elements. I wouldn't say it's full blown thrash, but there's like a little, you know, like crunching riffs going on. Like that. It's just awesome, and it's a really good song. A great deep cut on here. Now we go into the next song, which is Electric Head Part 2, The Ecstasy. And this one, I believe, was the first single off the album. I could be wrong, but I know they made a video for it, a great video for it. I absolutely love it. Again, this is one of my favorites, my 5th favorite on the album. I always get curious with some songs. Like, why would you have like a song that's like insert name here, part 1, part 2? You know, it's like, unless it's like the same song. That makes sense, but to me, it doesn't. These both Electric Head Part 1 and Part 2 are like different songs. They just have the same title. That's what just kind of confused me, but that's me sort of nitpicking there. But yeah, great song, the groove, it's amazing. Now we get into another one that's, oh god, another one. I'm happy I heard this. Grease Paint and Monkey Brains. There's one part of the song I absolutely love, which is with the verses. Like Rob will be singing something, and then in the background you just hear the bass. Oh my god, Sean is a bass player. I think out of all the bass players of the 90s, I would say she probably has to be my favorite bass player for the 90s. I mean, she's very underrated. Like when I hear her bass playing, her bass playing, I would say, is pretty much like a combination of Geezer Butler meets Dee Dee Ramone. You know, and I think she has a big part of like the groove on this album, and on the last album, the Sexorcisto. Like just the groove on this, the bass and drums. Oh my god, both her and the Pesta are like great on this song. Like the rhythm, them as a rhythm section, I think is really good. You know, I would have loved, you know, if the band stayed together, I would love to hear like another album. I would have loved to hear another album from this lineup, because I think the band was like tight. They were at the top of their game, you know, and I think that then the record, it would have been probably as great or really good, you know. But too bad. Next song, I Zombie. This one has a little like I think if I remember correctly, it has a little circus intro. I think I could be wrong. But when this song kicks, again, just like Electric at Part 1, just boom, just kicks you in the face with this groove, man. This heavy ass groove. And like I say, it's heavy as fuck, and just like the other song, Creature of the Wheel. Just both songs are both probably the heaviest on the album. Then we get to the next song, tied for my favorite song on the album, and tied for being my favorite White Zombie album. White Zombie song. More Human Than Human. And this was probably my first song I heard from White Zombie. I could be wrong. It was either this or Thunder Kiss, one to two. It's just the groove on this one, the little effects going on in the beginning. And the slide guitar is great. I got to see Rob Zombie last year. It was him and Marilyn Manson on co-headline tour, and that show, particularly that show, that was the show that made news when Manson collapsed on stage during Sweet Dreams. That was the show I saw. Yep, no joke. I wouldn't say I was front row, but I was close to the stage, and I saw him like fall down, but I didn't think he collapsed on stage. I thought he was just just putting on a show, but no, he wasn't. He collapsed on stage, man. That was crazy. Yeah, but when they played when Rob came out, oh my god. And the song came on. Oh, sweet baby Jesus, that song was amazing. I wanted to go bananas, but I was next to a bunch of people, so I couldn't. I just stand still. It's just make slight movements. I'm like, God damn it, this song's good. Now we go into the next song. El Fantasmo and the Chicken Run Blastorama. God damn these fucking song titles, Jesus Christ. This one has like sort of a new metal vibe. Like when I first heard the song and I heard the riff, I'm like, wow, this sounds like what a lot of new metal bands would use pretty much. But there's a lot of there's a lot of new metal elements to it that were happening during the time and what will happen later down the road in the late 90s, the early 2000s. But this one I would say is better than a lot of those new metal bands or songs that took this riff, Again, another great deep cut on here. Same with the next song, which I can't wait to talk about. Or one song in particular that, oh my god, that's tied with More Human Than Human Den for being my favorite on the album. Also, I kind of find it funny that, going back to More Human, that I don't know if this song, if this was the song title was inspired by it, but to me, when I think of More Human Than Human, I kind of think of Almost Human by Kiss. Like both songs don't sound nothing alike. Well, I guess in some ways they're kind of similar. They have similar elements here and there. But the titles, I mean, when I first heard the song Almost Human, I was like, man, the song title kind of reminds me of the title reminds me of like More Human Than Human. So, and I know the band was like they were huge Kiss fans, so I know. For all I know, it could be a coincidence. For all I know, but yeah. But going back to El Phantasmo, great song, way better than a lot of new metal stuff that happened later, which I do like a lot of that stuff, but none of them are nowhere near as good as this. The closest there is to that is System of Down, Deftones, Static X, which I would love to do Wisconsin Death Trip, but that will be later. Soon though, I'll do Wisconsin Death Trip soon. Can't wait. Next song, Blur the Technicolor. Again, another great deep cut on here. Not one of my favorites, but ooh, it's a good one. I think again, music's great and everything. What else can I say? It's just a good song. And if I had to pick a least favorite on here, like I said, Real Solution number 9 is probably my least favorite. And I would say, it's tough. What would be my second least favorite? Maybe El Phantasmo, but not by much, I would say. Or maybe Blur the Technicolor, I would say that. But still a good song, though. Now we get into the epic on the album. Oh my god. Blood Milk Sky. Oh, I forgot to mention too. More Human Than Human had a great video too, which is, I love that video. But Blood Milk Sky, phenomenal song. Again, the groove on here, the heavy doomy. It's like this heavy doom groove. I love, man. It's just, and Rob is doing like this doing these vocal styles I never heard him do after this. You know, it's crazy. Yeah, this song, it's my again tied for being my favorite White Zombie song on here, with More Human to Human. Both songs I think are killer as fuck. Excuse me. But this one, oh my god, its groove is amazing. Drums, the guitars, vocals, bass, everything is perfect. And what a way to end the album too. I can't think of a perfect way to end the album. I think it's amazing. But then we go into, okay, there's a hidden track on here which I'll talk about. I forgot what it's called though. But it's like a little instrumental and it's pointless as shit. I mean it really is pointless as shit. Like it doesn't really go anywhere. Really, it's just there just to be there. So, yeah. But other than that, overall this is a good album. It's probably like I said, it's probably their best album, and it is their best album, and it's probably the best album Rob Zombie's ever done, other than like Hellbilly Deluxe, which I absolutely worship that album. No. Which again, that'd be another one I'd love to do sometime in the future. But anyways, that's it for my review. I just came off. Again, mention quick. Right before this, I went to do a podcast with a friend of mine, my friend Axel, and I'll put a link in the description of our first episode we did. We just did like our the show's called I think it's called What's Our Opinions or something. I could be wrong. Look, I already forgot the title of this damn show. Damn. I'm fucking horrible. Hang on, I'm going YouTube right now. Here we go. Where is it? Here's My Opinion. That's what it's called. Here's My Opinion podcast. And we talked about our top 4 songs that have cool intros, but something in the song that killed it for us, or something like that. And he gave his list. I had my own list. My list was interesting because it was pretty much like deep cuts, pretty much. Like, well, except for my first song I picked, which is very popular. Yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Oh yeah, I forgot the flower. Forgot again. The reason I did this because my friend mentioned this album, and I was like, dude, I have to record this. And he is in the part right now, but I have him muted because I don't want him talking. But anyways, hope you enjoyed this review. I'll see you guys next time with hopefully with the next album, which should be that fucking horrible piece of shit of an album. It's also industrial, and I think it's probably the most unlistenable album I've ever heard in my life. And we'll get to that sometime, maybe next month. Anyways, take care. Yeah.